Don Bradman, born on 27th August 1908, died on 25th February 2001. In an interview, when asked on what would you like to be remembered for, Sir Don replied, integrity, the quality of being honest and having strong moral principles is integrity. Sir Donald George Bradman, nicknamed the Don, was an Australian international cricketer widely acknowledged as the greatest batsman of all time. Bradman's career test batting average of 99.94 has been cited as the greatest achievement of any sportsman in any major sport. The story that the young Bradman practiced alone with a cricket stump and a golf ball is part of Australian folklore. A complex, highly driven man not given to close personal relationships, Bradman retained a preeminent position in the game by acting as an administrator, selector and writer for 3 decades following his retirement. Almost 50 years after his retirement as a test player, in 1997, Prime Minister John Howard of Australia called him the greatest living Australian. Bradman's image has appeared on postage stamps and coins, and a museum dedicated to his life was opened while he was still living. On the centenary of his birth, 27th August 2008, the Royal Australian issued a $5 commemorative gold coin with Bradman's image. In 2009, he was inducted posthumously into the ICC Cricket Hall of Fame. Don Bradman said, integrity, the quality of being honest and having strong moral principles, the state of being whole and undivided. Whole and undivided. That is the strength of every person. And if you have that strength to hold on to that truth of being, honesty comes of its own. Once you have the focus, once you have your family, and you believed in your family, you believed on the particular subject, the subject is a family, your house is a family. Yes, both are your focus. Yin and the yang, positive and negative only can create electricity, and as proved in 99.97, it's not a joke at all, my God, 99.94, almost 100, like the Japanese masters who practice archery. Practice, the focus is so beautiful that the bull's eye, without looking into the bull's eye, they can turn that side and hit 10 times it hit, not even one will miss. That kind of a quality, that kind of consciousness, that kind of meditativeness. Don has brought it very, very close to it, very, very close to it. A master, a Zen master, Don Bradman. A Rishi, Maharishi, Don Bradman, consciousness, meditative to the core on that particular subject. Quality of being honest and having strong moral principles, to have a strong moral principles, being whole and undivided, being whole, taking it all together to become whole. If you are a father, yes, a whole father, mother, a whole mother. He understood that, to stabilize that family on his house, to stabilize the cricket family, he has to prove, and he proved it, and that became a massive, big joint family, the cricket joint family around the world. A family tree. Now they have a proper, powerful family tree. That was the discussion from the last 149 short discourse of integrity. That honesty comes from, he said, strong moral principles, not just moral, but strong moral principles comes from your passionately in love. He must have been in deep love. The one which is in deep, intimate relationship with nature is a master, is divine, is God. One who is in deep, intimate relation with his wife and children is God, a real father. One who is in deep and intimate relationship with his family creates a joint family, creates the family tree, and then the strong moral principles happens of its own. The drawing happens of its own. You do not have to draw. Answer flows of its own. It strikes without thinking. Yes, it strikes without thinking. I don't think when Don Bradman ever seen the ball coming. The bat have seen. That was the focus. The hand has seen. Once the bat is so much deeply involved. When the body is total in totality has got a strong moral principle, he respected it loud, that deep intimate relationship of your Shashtanga Namaskara to your family. That's total surrender. Don Bradman and the bat, they both were not too different. They're telling Don Bradman was batting. No. His name itself is batting. He never batted, I think. He and the bat became one. Then 99.94, that's 6, I don't know, little. Mine must have been little disturbed because of the publicity sense. And he as a person is a total master, a total saint. Deep down, the saint and the nature has become one. Hence, you could see, you can penetrate the saint in India, the Maharishi in India. Look at the person, he can tell the past, present, and the future. It's not that he's an astrology learning, but by looking at the person, you can understand. By looking at the ball, you can understand ball is coming in what direction. Like the martial artist, the hand knows how the kick is coming, and by looking at the opposite member, he knows where the gap. The eye, even if the eye doesn't see, also the leg sees it. 10,000 times, 100,000 times, 500,000 times of the same kick, the leg will see and he'll go lightning speed. And that speed is what? Don has done it. Don and the bat. It exploded every 99.94. My God, Don, he has created. That is what I was asking for every children. 100 is 100, not 99. 99, yes. Don could come. Don could have done it. Don has done it. But then the publicity and the disturbance, he held on. Still he held on. He was a complex, highly driven man, not given close personal relationship. You know, close personal relationship we can have only with that bat, with that sport. If we can give the close relationship only with the bat, and which is the third person coming. The third person is the melting point. You do not have to go and spend time with them. That was what Don Bradman has proved it. And every cricketer, if they understood, look at Sachin Tendulkar also. He is also same, almost doesn't get involved much. He does his job, hence he could able to concentrate. Sunil Gavaskar, Gundappa Vishwanath, I liked all their batting. And the one guy allowed so much was Prasanna, the all-rounder. He's a very good friend of us, mine. Here comes. Prasanna's all-rounder is beautiful. My God. The kind of involvement is too much. Don Bradman made so many people powerful. He made the sport powerful. He made the family powerful. His family and the outside family, yin and the yang. That is integrity. The state of being whole and undivided. When your right hand moves, the left hand comes. But then you should work very hard. That very hard happens of its own. Because when you're in deep, intimate relationship with a particular subject, you and the bat becomes one. Which ball can knock you down? The ball will only go flying, and it proved it again. When flying, the sweat kept coming. He can stand hours and hours together. No. It's like a love relationship in the part of the girl and the boy. Don Bradman with the bat. He can sit and stand and bat hours together without even drinking or thinking anything else. Such is the caliber. If everybody has got it, every country has got it, there's no poverty at all. Together we can wipe out more tears and bring down hunger. Don Bradman has proved it, and if we can do it, you can do it. Yes. Don Bradman said, in an interview when asked on what would you like to be remembered for, so Don replied, integrity. This is my 150th short discuss.